Alright, I am at the place my mom works at now, and I'm just waiting for her to pick her up. And I wanted to get back to have a talk again because, well, I was gonna have a post workout talk regardless, but I'm not gonna put in the pre workout talk in there because I feel like in the pre workout talk I feel like I was too down. I feel like I'll explain right now why. I feel like I was complaining too much. But basically, guys, the reason that I haven't been posting like as much on YouTube is because I've been studying, right? Studying to get my CDL. Not because I want to be a commercial driver, but it's because I just need the CDL to apply for an apprenticeship up in Virginia. Because that's where I'm going to be moving after high school. That's where my dad is at too. And basically, today's what? One sec. Today is the 19th. And I've been like studying day and night. Anytime I could study, I would study for this. And on the 16th, there's this guy that I watch on YouTube that he teaches a lot for the general knowledge written exam that you have to do. There's 3 exams. The first one's general knowledge. And I was going to take the general knowledge on Friday, which is tomorrow. And on the 16th, tomorrow's the 19th, on the 16th, I found out that I no longer could get the CDL because I found out that I couldn't get the CDL anymore because I just wasn't born here. And I'm just not allowed because I don't have papers nor a visa. So, that just put me down like hard because it's something that I was working towards for months and now I can't get it. Like when I was literally 3 days before I took the first exam, they want to put the law. And I was literally in the shower too because I'm telling you, every second of the day that I could, I would study. I would put the videos in the shower and the videos will be like the guy going over questions and I'll answer them before he answers them. And I was like acing all my practice tests. I knew for sure I was gonna get it. And I was like working so hard for it because I needed to get it before I graduate, right? Before I leave to Virginia, because after I graduate I'm leaving to Virginia. And now it's not something that is in the plans anymore. And it's okay, the apprenticeship was for the end goal when I'm like 24, the job that I want to have when I'm 24. And I could still get the job without the CDL, without the apprenticeship, but it would have been like a big help, it would have been so much easier and so much better, and I would have learned a lot more with it. And I wouldn't say I wasted my time, because I now have knowledge of trucks. So, like if for some reason someone comes to me about truck problems, I could answer them now. And maybe in the future I'll get it, who knows. I don't want to be a commercial driver because that's not the life I want, but I do need that maybe one day in the future, right? And earlier I feel like I was just complaining too much about it. It happened, oh well, right? Gotta move on. I know what I gotta do next. I'm already looking into it. What I need to do to get to the point where I want to get to when I'm about 23 years old. And I'm already making phone calls to different places. I'll achieve it regardless. I'll achieve the end goal because the CDL was not the end goal. The CDL was something that would help me to get towards that end goal, right? And yeah, I just wanted to say that again because in the beginning I feel like that wasn't me talking. That was like a bitch Joshua talking. Sorry for cursing, but it's the truth. And something else I want to get into is working hard, working towards your goal. This goal that I set for myself, regardless of whether I got the CDL or not, it still taught me a lot. So it still taught me how much work I could put in. It's the first, well, not the first test, but it's the out of all the tests I've taken in my life, this one is the one I prepared the most for. Even though I didn't take it, it's the one I prepared the most for because I knew it would impact my future so much. And it taught me a lot on how much I could do. Because at first, literally my first ever try on the exam, I got a 3%, and then 2 months later, 2.5, I was getting over 92% on all the exams, practice exams. And it taught me a lot about myself, on how much work I could put in. And if I put in the work, what can happen? I know for the future I have so many goals for myself, and if I just work hard and get up every day, and every day is not gonna be 100%. There were days that I studied for 5 minutes because I just couldn't find the time through my day. But it's about repetition. If you show up every single day, day after day, you will get results. Something will happen. And you have the spark, and you have the vision, and you have plans, you could do so much if you put in the work. Just show up. That's literally all you have to do. Just show up day after day. And no matter what people think, maybe you gotta lose friends, maybe you gotta distance yourself from certain people to achieve your goals. Your goals should be set at a higher standard than socializing. Of course, there's your family. You shouldn't put family above your goals. I mean, you shouldn't put your goals above the family, sorry. Or very close friends. But, like, if you're young, you should be working towards your goals, bro. If people are making fun of you or saying, weird things about you, just being more focused and being more dialed in towards your goals, then you should find better people to surround yourself with, bro. You gotta give your all. You gotta give your all no matter what, whether it's in the gym, whether it's a business, whether school, whatever it is. If you know it's gonna affect your future so much, then you should give it your all no matter what. No matter what people say, no matter how much time it takes through your day. If you gotta only get 4 hours of sleep, then just get 4 hours of sleep that day. As long as you're able to still push through, just get those 4 hours of sleep, bro. And it's temporary. At the end of the day, when you reach your goals, you will live a better life. This is all for a better life. You can't be thinking about the present. It's gonna be easier if you just do something easy in the present. But doing hard things right now, your future self is gonna be thankful, and your life will be easier in the future. So I just wanna leave that off here, guys. Today was a great leg day. I improved on everything. And today, I already talked about that. I was about to talk about how I went to failure for the first time on pendulum in like a year, and it went great, man. I loved it. We're progressing very good, and that's about it, guys. Get after it. Tomorrow we have a great video. I'm gonna film with Brian. Some meetup. Get after it, guys. Reach your goals. Work hard. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like it up if you want to, and see you tomorrow. Alright, so the camera angles. I didn't get the weight, but I was doing 2 plates and a 5. This is very good because 6 months ago at school I had to take the elevator because I couldn't go up the stairs because my back would hurt so bad. Every time I took a step up the stairs, every time I took a step up the stairs, it would just give me so much pain. And just walking would kill me, bro. Getting out of bed, I was laying down, and just getting out of bed took me like a minute. From laying down position just to sitting up. It took me like a minute because every movement that hinged my back or anything that moved my back, it would just hurt so bad. And now 6 months later, I'm back to 95% of what I used to do. It just shows how much, if you put in the effort, how much you could do. If you really give it your all, everything you do, you will succeed no matter what. And that's what I do. This is what I do. This is what I'm meant for. Meant for more. And I have so much more to lose than everyone. That is why I push myself so much. And today, this is a very proud moment for me. It might seem like it's whatever, but to me, this is so much, bro. I literally could not walk. Well, I could walk, obviously, but it would give me so much pain. I had to take the elevator. You know how crazy that is just to go up the stairs at school? Taking the elevator because I couldn't go up the stairs. And now I'm almost back. Like I'm this close to being back to the best me, the best leg strength me. And I'm leaner too than when I did the best right here because my best was like 110. Right now I'm doing 95. I did 2 sets of 95 for 10. And my best before like was 110 for like 9. Bro, I'm like right there. This is I know it might seem like overreacting, but this is a very special moment to me. Even though it's just weights, it means so much to me, bro. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with y'all because the camera didn't get the weight. So I suck at these angles. I will get better. But that's what I did, bro. I did 95, 2 plates and a 5. And I feel so good. I remember when any hinge movement would hurt. I remember when I could only do leg extensions, and that would hurt a little bit too. And I couldn't do leg curl, any variation leg curl, because it would curl my spine down on the tailbone, and it would just give me so much pain, and I would keep injuring myself because I kept trying to improve. And now I'm back, bruh. This just shows, as long as you put in the work, you will get those results, bro. No matter what. If you just show up. I literally showed up with this pendulum. I don't know if y'all remember. If you guys watch consistently, about 2 months ago, I started doing pendulum again. And I slowly worked my way up here. I just did my first set to full failure, till I couldn't anymore. Because this whole time I started with IRR, like 4, then RIR, like 3, over a couple of weeks. I took the failure like closer and closer. Today was the first day I did failure, and I did 95. I'm very proud of that, bro. It's all about showing up. If you guys show up, you will get results, bro. If you guys really deeply want it bad enough, and you're so burned so much that you need to succeed, and you just show up day after day, no matter what. There was days that I did less weight, but now I'm back, bro. I hope this inspires you guys to do better because I just love like improving lately I've been loving improving mentally, physically, everything, bro. And it's just, if you have the drive, you can make it, bro. You just need the drive. You just need the fire. And if you have that and you put in the work, then you will succeed no matter what. I'm slowly gonna get there, and I record these videos not because I want to like make content. I don't make money off of YouTube. Obviously that would be like a great thing, but I don't really care about the money. I just want to document my journey. One day I'm gonna get my documentary on me, and maybe these clips are gonna be on that documentary. And I just want to take y'all through the journey of how I'll be IFBB Pro, how I will become a millionaire, how I will do everything in my life to succeed. You guys will see all the work slowly. My speech is going to improve. My mentality is going to improve. My strength is going to improve. My physique is going to improve. My wealth is going to improve over time. And you guys will see, bro. If you guys put in that work, you can make it too. Alright, Home Goods run. Home Goods has a bunch of good stuff, you know, it's like underground, bro. I feel like not a lot of people shop here, but it has a bunch of good healthy stuff. You know, it has Prees, it got creatine, it got Bum. We're gonna try this tomorrow with Brian. You know, a bunch of stuff, you know, chia seeds. I'm gonna, when I get more money, I'm gonna come and buy a whole bunch of stuff just from this aisle too. There's a bunch of good stuff here, but this is not what we came for. We came for, hold on. Alright, here's what we came for, guys. We need these because I came here like I think a week ago to buy something about this exact one, and it fits like perfectly into my lunchbox. Only bought one just to try them out to see how they were, and they're actually pretty solid. So now I'm gonna buy like 2 of these so I could meal prep for like a week at a time or like 4 days at a time, so I don't have to worry about every day cooking up meals, you know what I mean? So we're gonna take 2 of these.